Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, Toastmasters and distinguished guests. I think today. Sorry. Yes. I welcome you all to the Kimchi Toastmaster Club for session 765. I request you to repeat the Toastmasters mission along with me. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop lead communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Thank you. We are all to have an effective session today. I request everyone follow certain ground rules and few tips to use the Zoom app effectively. If you are using a laptop or mobile, keep the device in muted mode and you can unmute it whenever you want to speak. Please keep your video on as much as possible. Anyone taking a short break for any reason, please switch off your system, camera, and audio for that duration only. For in-person meeting, for the benefit of our guests, gents' washroom are located on my left side. For ladies washroom, it's located on my right side, and nearest exit is located on left side here. So, like, respecting the plurality and diversity of the members, we refrain from talking about sex, religion, and politics in our session. So, request you all to arrange your speeches accordingly. Now, with a huge round of applause, please help me welcome our exuberant and Executive Site President Toastmaster Prabhakar.
Good evening, Toastmasters.
Good evening, Masters.
And as most prestigious guest today, we have one guest. And warm welcome to our Division G Director and our ex-VPPR after long back is joining with us physically today to Toastmaster. Congratulations. Thank you, Sergeant at Arms, Acting Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Santosh Karkal for your wonderful introduction. He deserves a big round of applause for wonderful things. Is there any guest? We have one guest today. Can you please introduce your name, where you are working, how long you are in Oman, who introduced you to this Kimchi Toastmaster Club? Just say a few words.
My name is Ashok. I am working in Civil India. 1 year, 1 month.
Who introduced you to this? Thank you so much for valuable. With this, I'll proceed my presidential speech. Success is not an accident. It's a hard work, perseverance, sacrifice, continuous learning, and most of all, it's love what you are doing. There is a 24-year young woman in Coimbatore, which belongs to state of Tamil Nadu. Most of you know the area, Coimbatore. She is a woman bus driver. She came from very poor family. Her father was an auto rickshaw. He used to deliver the gas cylinder to the agencies. She started her driving at the age of 12. she used to drive two-wheeler, car, as well as auto rickshaw at the age of 12. And that is her passion. This all she got through her father. That is her ambition. She wants to become the heavy driving. She wants to get heavy driving and she wants to drive the bus. For the last 4 years, she drove auto rickshaws to support her family along with his father. She is a basically diploma in pharmacy graduation holder. And she loves driving. So that's the reason she just kept the pharmacy profession away. She just took the challenges and she got training during that 4 years and she got the heavy driving licenses. Now she is driving 22-ton bus. It's a very amazing, and this all happens because of her hard work and perseverance. In an interview, she said that, how do you achieve these things? Initially, my family didn't support because of women. Because they think that their mindset, other people, what they will think, why their families allowing women to go for the driving. Then, because later they realized her ambition was the driving, then the family, entire family, they supported. She is having 2 younger brother and father. Because of the motivation from the family, entire support, she achieved this goal. And she said that, recommended, all the women should come forward. They have a lot of goals, they can achieve it. Nothing is possible. Whatever you want to achieve, you should have a dream, perseverance, and hard work. If you have these 3, whatever you want to achieve, you can achieve. Your dreams become true. So, dear Toastmasters, in our life, if you have any dream, just put your hard work and for determination. Definitely, you will make it happen. Who is none other than Sharmila, a 24-year woman bus driver who is living in Coimbatore, state of Tamil Nadu. With this message, to conduct today's session, we have an eminent Toastmaster. He is a mechanical engineer and trained in the Indian Navy. He is one of the founder member of our Hindi Toastmaster Club. He is a meticulous and was very soft-spoken and well-mannered person and highly knowledgeable. So today, one of our founder member is going to perform the Toastmaster of the Day role. He is conducting the session virtually from India, Bangalore. He is a passionate Toastmaster and he has got astonishing speaking skills. Who is none other than Toastmaster Ninan Thomas. Please put your hands together. Please go ahead.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. I hope I'm audible.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you for this wonderful introduction, and I encourage you not to believe everything what he said. Tonight, the theme for the session is our mind. I hope all of you believe. All those who believe, though, you've got a mind, just raise your hands. Those who know that you've got a mind. Well, I'm not here to debate on the difference between things you know and things you believe. That's for another session. So I'll proceed. What is mind? From Sigmund Freud, to contemporary neuroscientist V.S. Ramachandran, who authored the book Telltale Brain, were not able to give a comprehensive, convincing definition for the mind. So, the idea of selecting this theme is to encourage everybody to explore on this very important invisible powerhouse which you have, so that you will have a better understanding and control over it. Let us briefly explore on some available theories. The mind is the set of faculties responsible for all mental phenomena. These faculties include thought, imagination, memory, will, sensation, etc. They are responsible for various mental phenomena like perception, pain experience, belief, desire, emotion. The brain is considered to be physical thing. The mind is considered to be non-physical or mental. The mind is considered to be pure vibrating energy, whereas the brain is considered a physical manifestation of the mind. Let's see the difference between the brain and the mind. Brain is the central organ of the human nervous system. Mind is a faculty that manifests itself in mental phenomena such as perception, thinking, sensation. Brain is made up of blood vessels and nerve cells. Mind is not made up of any cells and is hypothetical. Brain has a definite shape and structure. Mind does not have. Brain coordinates movements, feelings, and different functions of the body. Mind refers to a person's conscience, understanding, and thought process. And finally, you can touch the brain, but you cannot touch the mind. So these differences might help us understand how the mind and brain are two different entities. The human brain controls nearly every aspect of your human body, ranging from psychological, physiological functions to cognitive abilities. It functions by receiving, sending signals via neurons in different parts of the body. So what does the mind do? Well, it processes information that it receives from the sense of the body, sends messages back to the body. The brain can do much more than a machine can. Humans think and experience emotions with brain, and it is the root of human intelligence. Our behavior and expression of our characters, beliefs, love, feelings, emotions, fear, anger, intelligence, all products of the integrated activities of our consciousness. It is integrated of unconscious, conscious, and subconscious minds, which are controlled and governed by the level of consciousness. In sum, your mind is how you uniquely experience life. It is responsible for how you think, feel, and choose. And your physical brain merely responds to the unique experience. Our conscious mind is your thinking mind. There's no memory, and it can only hold on to one thought at a time. Conscious mind works on the principle of reality. Unconscious mind works on the principles of fantasy, pleasure, desire. The unconscious mind is a storage of feelings, thoughts, and beliefs. Now you've got a subconscious mind works on the principle of morality. Subconscious mind rewards us with joy, happiness, if we are operating on this principle. Otherwise, it punishes us with guilt, grief for not taking the right moral action. Remember, it is the convicting voice in your belief system. It's a powerful secondary system that runs everything in our lives. Its capacity is virtually unlimited and permanently stores everything that we see, do, or think. So what is the example of conscious and subconscious? See, when you sleep, it's your conscious mind that is sleeping. Your subconscious mind never will fall asleep. It works 24 hours. It's controlling your body, your breathing, your organs functions, cells growth, everything. Have you heard of tabula rasa theory? It's from the philosopher John Locke. It's a theory that states that at birth, human mind is blank slate with rules for processing data. There is no rules, it's a blank slate when a child is born. Data is added and rules for the processing is formed solely by sensory experience. This means education, environment, and experience, which are external and immediately shape the child's process, in which they are exposed to. So, who you are is the end result of how your mind is programmed. As a human being, there is no difference between a Hindu, a Christian, a Muslim, or any party, Congress, BJP, Communist Party, whatever, except how the mind is programmed or formatted. From tabula rasa, remember the word tabula rasa, the state of mind which is a blank state when a child is born. That state onwards, the parents, the teachers, and the society are responsible for the programming of the mind to make him a responsible citizen. Remember, our minds are most powerful tool that we can harness for all levels. Our thoughts shape who we are, who we'll become, and as well as influencing physical well-being and our emotional state. The power of mind is a tool we are still discovering and just beginning to unleash. With these thoughts, let's move on to our session today. We have to monitor and control the time, a timekeeper. He is Toastmaster Suresh Kaliaperumal. He is a pharmacist with 10 years experience and currently working with Muscat Pharmacy. Regarding mind, nor mind, please welcome Toastmaster Suresh Kaliaperumal.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, and good evening to Toastmaster and fellow Toastmaster and distinguished chief guest. Today, my role is timer. As a timer, I will time the table topic speakers and formal speeches and evaluations. And I will also allot each speaker, they have time left when you speaking, and using green signal and yellow signal and red signal. And table topics should limit their speeches within 2 minutes. First 1 minute, within 1 minute, I will raise green signal, and 1 minute 30 seconds yellow signal, and 2 minutes I will raise red signal. And other speeches 5 to 7 minutes. So within 5 minutes I will raise green signal, and every 6 minutes yellow, and 7 minutes red. And individual evolution should be limited 2 to 3 minutes. Every 2 minutes, I will raise green signal, and 2 minutes, 30 seconds yellow, and 3 minutes and red signal. At the end of the meeting, I will report the time. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Suresh Kaliaperumal. Now, our next role player I will introduce is the word master and grammarian for today. Toastmaster Gaurav Sood. Our VP membership is a finance professional with Almoj, Muscat, and has completed 16 years in Oman and is associated with Kimchi Toastmasters for a total of 10 years now. As per him, our mind is everything. One can teach it resilience or we can teach it weakness. What we feel it is an ongoing business. It is said you don't need a new day, you need a new mindset. True to the word of the day, resilience, chosen by him, Toastmaster Gaurav Sood, proved himself to be a resilient by bouncing back quickly from his recent accident and problem on the right. Please welcome Toastmaster Gaurav Sood.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Dear Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. I have dual role today. In my first role as the word master, as a grammarian, it is my responsibility to listen carefully to all the speakers, carefully to their English language. I will take note of any improper use of any sentences and also note whenever any good words, quotes, thoughts are spoken by any speaker. In my second role, I am the word master of the day, and I have chosen the word to be resilient. Resilient as a word, I have heard it since very young time, but I never really knew the true meaning of the word until last year. The word, it means that it refers to the ability to recover or bounce back from very difficult or tough situation. So it always pays to be resilient to anyone. The synonyms of this word are strong, tough, adaptive, or enduring. So antonyms could be delicate, weak, rigid, stiff. If we use this word in a sentence, we can have a sentence like one needs to be curious and resilient to thrive in an environment of change. Or resilient individuals have the ability to find opportunity in adversity, using setbacks as stepping stones to success. I request all the speakers and role players to use the word resilient as much as possible in their speeches and talk. And I will give my report when called upon during the evaluation. Thank you.
Thank you, resilient Toastmaster Gaurav Sood. Now we move on to the next role player, is our counter tonight. First of all, we express our gratitude to the counter tonight who has taken the role on a very, very short notice. So on behalf of the VP Education and the club, please accept our thanks. For our counter tonight is a finance professional, Anand K, working with Walid Pharmacy. With almost 3 decades, he is in Oman. And as per him, his mind is always volatile. And then you can imagine why is volatile and what he is thinking about. Never mind. Please welcome our counter tonight, Anand K.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, for your wonderful work. Sorry. Okay. Now you must have understood what I am going to take up the role. Good evening, Toastmaster of the day, fellow members and guests. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. My role is to note down. The purpose of the accorder is to note down words and sounds that are used as a crutch or pass filler by anyone who speaks. That really affects your effectiveness of the speech. So avoid those things. And I will listen for the filler sounds, including what I repeated just before. I will also note down the speaker repeat the word or phrase such as I, this means. At the end of the meeting, I will report when I'm called upon by the general evaluator. Thank you, and back to the Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anand. We come to the general evaluator tonight. General evaluator, may I welcome him first on behalf of the club because he is returning back from his exile after a short while. And he is Toastmaster Krishna Karnakaran. He is our Division G PR manager, a structural engineer by profession. He's in Oman since 2007 and with KTM Toastmasters since 2019. As per him, mind is what differentiates man from a machine. Every human has similar biological characteristics, but every human mind differs from others. Science will be able to replicate machine to act like human beings, but replicating the power of human mind will be the next to impossible. Please welcome our general evaluator tonight, Toastmaster Krishna Karnakaran.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, for the wonderful introduction. And I'm lucky to be the general evaluator for today after a very, very long break. So I have two roles today. First of all is to conduct the evaluation segment and also present the evaluation report. I am noting down everything which is happening and which is not happening in this meeting. And I'll come up during the evaluation segment, I'll come up with the report of how this meeting has been affected and what are the good things happen in the meeting and what are the improvements that can be taken forward. So all of you have a pleasant meeting and back to you.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Now we move on to the next session, the speech session. Before that, I would request the General Evaluator to keep the agenda at hand as a standby, just in case there is an interruption in the network. You can physically take forward by calling the names of the session. I say this because last week, exactly for one role that is mine, there was a disruption of the network. So we move on to the speech session. The evaluator for the first speech is Toastmaster Selvakumar Sugumaran. He's a pharmacist by profession, living in Oman since 2003 and with the Toastmasters since 2017. He is with Muscat Pharmacy and has got a track record of turning many underprivileged labels into resilient persons. As a social worker, please welcome our evaluator for the first speech, Toastmaster Selvakumar Sugumaran.
Thank you, resilient Toastmaster of the day, Ninan Thomas. Can we have a round of applause, audience? Thank you. Indeed, it is my pleasure to be the evaluator for the first speaker, our energetic and charming Toastmaster Ramalinga Vangala, who is going to enthrall us with his project speech from Presentation Mastery Level 2, Project 1, Understanding Your Communication Type. And my speaker has titled his speech as Ashwatthama Ata Kunjara. The title is very captive, and Ramalinga Vangala, being a prolific speaker in his previous speeches, we all expect another enthralling speech from his project today. As an evaluator, I expect from my speaker on today's speech is, during this completion of this project, the member should respond to a questionnaire to help identify his communication style. About the speech, the speaker will deliver a well-organized speech about some aspects of the communication styles, and the member may free to choose to speak about his or own communication style or the impact of styles in his style. The speech may be humorous, informational, or to any style which he suits or to prefers himself. The speech should not be a report on the content of the Understanding Your Communication Style project. The main purpose is the speech is for the member to share his impact of the style on others, and also to learn about the different communication styles and identify his own primary style in delivering the speech. I'm very sure my speaker, Toastmaster Ramalinga Vangala, is definitely going to perform at his best today, as he is resilient always. Back to General Evaluator Toastmaster Ninan Thomas. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Selva Kumar. That was very explicit, clear-cut explanation of what is required out of the speech. And if the audience present have clearly listened to it, I'm sure apart from the evaluator, others also can give a note specifically mentioning and encouraging about his speech. Now, the speaker tonight, the first speaker, Toastmaster Ramalingam Vangala, is an engineer, senior manager with Gulfara Engineering. As for him, mind is a library to store memories. Mind is a museum to play back the past. Mind is a computer to visualize the future. His topic for the speech is Ashwatthama Ata Kunjara. For those of you who don't understand, I am with you. It's something about a dead elephant. Please welcome Toastmaster Ramalingam Vangala.
Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear guests. Good evening to you all.
Good evening.
Today's my speech is on communication styles. The purpose of my speech is to identify, understand, adopt, and implement the different communication styles for better understanding and no misunderstanding. The communication is a two-way process. The communicator should not only know his own communication styles, but also should know receiver's communication styles, in which receiver is comfortable to receive the information. Then only the message will be effective. Fellow Toastmasters, There are 4 types of communication styles: direct, analytical, initiating, and supportive. I will explain you all these 4 types of communication styles with some examples. The first one is direct communication styles. The people who use these type of communication styles are decisive. They take decisions very quickly. They are confident, focused, result-oriented. And also, the negative part, the people says that they listen halfway and take the decisions. And the number 2 is initiative. This type of communication skills who are having are sociable, energetic, enthusiastic. And number 3, analytical, in which who is having these communication skills. These people are analytical, precise, and logical. The 4th one is supportive. This communication style who are having are supportive, they are steady, approachable, and calm, and also loyal. So the first example who are having a direct communication style. For example, wife is there, we are asking something. She asked about to go for a shopping. Then this type of communication people will say, honey, I don't have budget, no more shopping in this month. It is directive and there is no room for negotiation, further negotiation. In the second one, it is initiating type. In which style, in this, the style is, honey, you look so bored, let's go outside for chilling. Why shopping this month? Let's go for a party or something like that. So this is the way, the second supportive communication style. The another one is analytical, in which he says, honey, the salary is only X amount. Now you go for a shopping for the Y amount. The difference is only Z. With this, we cannot manage this month. So let's postpone our shop. This is an analytical style. The other one is supportive. In this supportive style, he says that, honey, it's up to you. You want to go for a shopping, go for it. I don't have any issue. There is no budget, but somehow we will manage it. In this time, these people are depending on others' decisions. They will not take much decisions. So these are the 4 types of communication styles. Why these communication styles? Knowing these communication styles and implementing these communication styles are so important. So I will tell you a story from Mahabharata. My speech title is Ashwadhama Ataha Kunjara. Ashwadhama means it's a name of a person. He is Dronacharya's son. Ataha means killed. Kunjara means elephant. So the message is Ashwadhama killed. Then the next one is elephant. This is the subject. So why this subject I have picked is, during the Kurukshetra war, when Bhishma has killed, Drona has become the supreme commander-in-chief for Kauravas army. It was so difficult for Pandavas to fight against him or stand against him. So Krishna has decided to kill Drona by using a communication skills, proper communication styles. He knows that Drona has direct communication styles, in which he can take the information half and take a decision very quickly. So he took that opportunity and used Dharma Yudhishthira to communicate a message in an analytical manner by giving precise message halfway. So he went to the Drona and said, Ashwadhama Ataha, and slowly he said, Anjali. So Drona has took only Ashwadhama has killed. His son is killed. Ashwadhama Ataha. Then immediately he left his weapons. He closed his eyes and sent his soul out in a search of Ashwadhama's soul. Then immediately Krishna said to Krishnadumna to go and kill Drona. So they went and killed Dronacharya. Hope you understand the consequences of poor communication styles. This is all for tonight. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ramalingam Mangala, for that speech. And we know there were no SPCA, that is the Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, people there, and the elephant was killed. So now we move on to the next speech. The speech evaluator is DTM Jinachandran. DTM Jinachandran is with Zahara Group as Vice President Business Support, and he has got no vices. He has completed 30 plus years in Oman and about 15 years as a Toastmaster. He has shouldered offices from club level to area, division, district administration levels. An important thing, he has trained many contest judges who are responsible to highlight to us KTM during the recent contests that our own speakers are not yet competent to reach district level. He's a resilient Toastmaster and owns an enviable track record. And I would say, as a Toastmaster, Jina isi ka naam hai. As per him, there is no physical existence of mind. It is a mix of thoughts, emotions, understanding, and feelings. We perceive the world based on these feelings and thoughts. Please welcome DTM Jinachandran.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster, for the elaborated introduction. I'm sure you would have done a wonderful research about me. That's what Navani the Captain is also going to showcase us. When you do research, what happens? We get the deeper meaning of a particular incident, subject, or topic. This is what Division G Director, DTM, Navani the Krishnan, is going to showcase you. He has undertaken certain research on certain topic. And with this, through this project, he is going to exhibit his researching and presenting skill. Level 3, elective project, path is strategic relationships, right? And the project is researching and presenting. What is expected? To learn or to review basic research methods and present a well-organized, well-researched topic on a speech on any topic. The topic is up to him. He can select any topic which is of his choice. As per his heart says, he can select a topic. It could be inspirational speech, it could be influential speech, it could be humorous speech. Style is also up to him. But it should be a well-researched topic.
presented in a very nice way. He's already a distinguished Toastmaster. He's a resilient Toastmaster. Yes, we have seen him, taking a sabbatical when he was not well, and again came back with resilience. Now he's almost on the verge of closing his academic year. He's going to give a bang. I'm sure this could be one of his last speeches. I mean, latest, I don't know whether he's going to give any more speech in the club, but of course, as a division director, he must. So I wish you all the very best for presenting this speech. And over to you, Toastmaster Ninan Thomas.
Thank you, DTM Janachandra. Our second and last speaker tonight is DTM Navanitha Krishnan. He is our current Division G Director. He is with MNC Novartis. He's in Oman since 2006, Toastmaster since 2017. He's a member of Kimchi Toastmasters as well as Volume Tamil Toastmasters. And he's a lead reviewer of Tamil Translation Committee of Toastmasters International. He has held various posts and accolades at club level, area level, and division level. Pharmacist by profession and working as manager at Taiba Pharma. He's an ardent cricketer. And as per him, mind means to me is a consciousness or an extra effort to think and do things in your life. Please welcome second speaker, DTM Navanitha Krishnan.
Lights, camera, rolling, action. Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. How many of you love cinema? Wait. Today my project is researching and presentation. I have to research on certain topic and to present yourself in an orderly manner. As a proud, lazy Indian citizen, I love to research on only two topics. One cricket, another only cinema. So cricket, I already spoke on many occasions. So this time I thought of sharing some information after doing my research on cinema. In the year 2014, I went to a place called Sharm el-Sheikh, one of the most beautiful scenic beaches of Egypt. It looked like Europe. So bluish sky, the same sea. They asked me, do you know scuba diving? I said, yes. Then I tried the floras inside, the fishes, the colorful, this is the way I can explain it to you. Imagine, before the invention of camera, how people can capture things and put it in their own way to make the people to understand. It was a very difficult scenario. It was the year 1826, where the still camera was first found. They could able to capture a still, and they were so happy. What I saw, it is the same, and they shown to all their friends. But the processing takes a lot of technology. You need to do it in a temperature, and it was very difficult. But whereas the biggest challenge for human at that time was how to capture a motion picture. I took a reference from the National Museum of Cinema. They said in the year of 1889, the great scientist ever produced in the world, Thomas Alva Edison, first found a camera, which is shown here, along with William Dixon. He found a motion picture, but it is called as kinetoscope. What is kinetoscope? You all know pyoscope, right? It is a primitive version of kinetoscope where only one person can see the motion at a time. So if 100 people want to watch, one has to finish, then only the other person can come and watch. So that was the scenario. However, they want to demonstrate a motion picture can be captured over a camera. So they made a trial. They invited all the people over there, and it was done in America. They could capture a horse running. It was a 2-minute video. At the end of the video, all the people can see only the knee of the horse because the camera cannot go up or down. It cannot be zoom in or zoom out. So they were so unsatisfied. Later, one big revolution happened in the world of cinema, that is in the year of 1895, that is Lumière's brothers. In the country France, they could able to capture a train running from the platform. Okay, it's a 3-minute video. They shoot and they said that you will be really seeing a train coming in a video. And the tickets were sold and the show was there in a grand theater, only 3-minute movie. Imagine the moment it was filmed, there was a stampede and people were running out of the grand theater. Know the reason? They were under the impression the train will come out of the screen and it will hit the theater. In life, change is always very difficult. Initially, when you are in the comfort zone, you'll be happy with what you have. When someone invented something, introduced something, difficult to accept. Later, in India, there was a film called The Jesus, released in the year of 1896. That was Lumière brothers' own movie, released in India, first released at Bombay, and it was released all over India in different theaters. Huge collection. People were so fascinated about the running movie, but only big challenge is there is no audio. When the film was filmed in the place called Tiruchirappalli of Tamil Nadu, the director who has to carry all the equipment, projector and everything to every cinema theater. There is no theater have a permanent projector. And he was feeling so ill and he sold the equipment to a person called Vincent Samikanu. Then Vincent Samikanu purchased this projector and camera for huge money, 2,000 rupees. And then he was trying to make a film. By the time, there was one big man who made a revolution in the Indian film industry is Dada Sahib Phalke. He made his first film called Shri Harish Chandra in 1913. Then that was the success. Within 2 to 3 years, he made around 23 films. In the year 1918, there was a film released in Tamil. That's South India, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Andhra, Karnataka, all together. There was one film released, and that is called Kisagavadam, a part of Mahabharata. The film was actor Rajan Mudaliar, director by Nataraja Mudaliar. It is there based on a book. It was written on research on Tamil cinema. In that, the hero is Rajan Mudaliar, heroine is Jeevaratnam. Don't worry, those times female were reluctant to act, so the male has to wear a female costume and act. And now the film industry is close to $3 trillion, which is close to 14,000 crores. There was a stardom. We are seeing superstars. Those days, P. Chinnappa and Bhagavathar are superstars. One day, when he was traveling to Kerala at the Palakkad railway station, he was held for more than 8 hours because all his fans were coming and greeting him for more than 8 hours and the train is not able to move. Then Shivaji Ganeshan came, then now Rajnikant, Kamal Hassan, Vijay, Ajit. So this Sholay is one big hit of Indian movie. Now, there was one Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge. From the date of release till now, it is running in one theater in Mumbai. Can you believe this? Yeah. So the 3 trillion industry is a very big thing. But when you overall look the picture, it's only 105 years. What a transformation it is. Change is always bitter, but inevitable. Thank you.
Thank you. Toastmaster DTM Navneeta Krishnan. Now it's time for the snacks break. And tonight, the snacks sponsored by Toastmaster Rajesh Kumar. Please have 12 minutes break. Before that, a vote for the best speaker.
Both the speakers are qualified. Yeah, both the speakers are qualified. Toastmaster Ramali Makala, 7 minutes 3 seconds qualified, and TTM Navneeta Krishnan 7 minutes 20 seconds qualified.
So please vote for the best speaker, and then we move on to the break.
No, thank you.
Please, for 12 minutes, please join back after 12 minutes.
12 minutes, stop. Everybody. Vivek.
Come from Vivek.
Even the camera footage also not.
No, most of what you said is new for me. Only that Harishchandra I have heard. And your rambling was excellent. The way you
Ninan sir, great going.
Yes, sir.
Great going.
Good, good.
Timer. Timer. Everybody is waiting. Timer.
Time up. Time up, time up.
The timer has taken more than
I'm prepared a good food today. What is the time?
Because I might incorporate those seriously. I listen to this after.
Are we ready to start?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Can you see?
Welcome back, and a very good. By so let's give a round of applause to thank him. And
You are muted, sir. Sorry.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Our table topic master tonight is Toastmaster Rajesh Kumar, our VP Public Relation, and he is with White Chai Group Company, working as a service delivery manager. As per him, mind is unique to each of us. It is collection of information in our memory. Our actions and behavior is mainly dependent on our mind and others in mind. So please welcome our table topic master, Toastmaster Rajesh Kumar.
Today. Good evening, Toastmasters.
Good
evening, distinguished guests. Welcome you all for table topic session. This is very useful for building resilience in our character. So we know we'll get some situations, we'll get questions, sudden questions, and we need to be ready for answering. So, and for few seconds, we will be thinking and we have to build what will answer. So these things will be improved day by day. That is actually the specialty of table topic sessions or table topic speech. And this is actually the mostly is the first speaking opportunity for each and every Toastmasters in the meeting. So the main purpose of table topic is to help members to improve their ability to think on their feet and speak spontaneously. And each participant has 1 to 2 minutes to answer the question or topics. During the speaking time, the timekeeper will keep the time and show the following time signals. Green for 1 minute, and yellow for 1.5 minutes, and red for 2 minutes. And you will get a grace period of 30 seconds. So, shall we start?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, here I have number from 1 to 10. The selected Toastmaster will come and pick up one number and I will get a token. So let me start with our guest. Toastmaster Vivek. Can you please pick up one number, 1 to 10? The topic is what makes you smile? Okay, over to Toastmaster.
Table topic master, fellow Toastmasters. What makes me smile? Everything. Toastmaster meetings are so much fun. The 2 speeches were so, I can say in Malayalam, Adipuli, that made me smile. Every day, we wake up early in the morning, you see the beautiful the sunrise, and you see the beautiful clouds. And even in the night, you see the beautiful stars, and you can see the different constellations. Everything that brings a smile to your face, how beautifully God has made this whole world. Even our jobs, we think that how to beat stress in our jobs. We have to smile. Enjoy each minute of your job by smiling. Positive attitude will get you through. So when boss gives you a target, smile. So that will irritate the boss also. So he wants to make you irritated, smile. Anyway, you have to do it. So you might as well smile. And he tells you you have to stay a whole night for concrete. Smile. that is the way that you can motivate yourself to stay for it. If they say that we are going to give you holidays, 10 days, smile. If you don't have holidays, also smile because you are living at least. So it's all about how we think and we imagine in our lives. And there are beautiful cartoons. I love Tintin cartoons. If you have read Tintin books, it is so funny. When you read it, you will feel like smiling. So always every morning you should try to read a joke or two. Like when you come to office, read a joke or two and smile. And always people love those people who smile and who laugh. So try to be always smiling in your office. Try to encourage people. If you have a grumpy face, no one will like you. No one want to talk to you. So you always smile and show the whole world that positive attitude can help you to beat any problems. Always you see the greatest people, you see the greatest CEOs. They're always smiling, even though inside they may have a lot of tensions and worries, because they have to show that they're positive. Because if they are not showing that, the people under them will not have confidence in them. Even I think in the World Cup, France came back 2-2 in the final, and Messi was smiling after that. A guy who almost lost the final, but he never gave up. He was just trying to lift the team. So always smile and make the world smile.
Wonderful. And Toastmaster Vivek explained very nicely with the wonderful smile. And let's have one more. Next. This question goes to, sorry, this topic goes to our president. Toastmaster Prabhas. Sir, pick up one number.
Number 3.
Share a book or movie that has had a significant impact on your life. Over to you.
Good evening, table topic master and fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. Nearly almost 1 year back, I've seen a movie which is called JB. Earlier, I used to think that why they are taking the cinema. I thought it is only the entertainment they are making. And why they are wasting a lot of money in that. With that money, they can give service to the poor people who are underprivileged. They can support them. Instead of spending a lot of money, they are going to long way to catch the particular foreign tour, to take the cinematic pictures, and spending a lot of money to the actor and actress like crore. After watching the JB film, I realized that this is what the cinema work, they can change the many lives. Because the director took that film in a greater way and it changed many lives. After seeing that movie, particularly that particular community people, most of them, they came to know that how they suffered, how that dominant people, how they are making the things worse for the people. Then after the government as well as other people, they appreciated, they given the life to the particular community. So this what it was changed my attitude towards the cinema. Then I realized that the cinema, they can make anything, they can change many lives. Thank you. Over to table topic.
Thank you. Well explained. Toastmaster Prabhakar. Movie or cinema always inspires us, and it will give a lot of information and change our characters and life, and it will give a lot of positive information. Next, we move to next question, next topic. This topic goes to our actually is wanted to give this topic to Toastmaster Krishna because of long time we didn't hear. So anyway, he's a role player, but just wanted to share this topic to Toastmaster Krishna. Please select one of these three.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Thank you, Table Topic Master. If you had any superpower, what would it be? The topic. First of all, the superpower which I would like to have is if I am not afraid of anything, like I'm standing right now here. If you are not afraid of anything, you can do a lot of things. You can face any situation. Always your fright always keeps you away from exploring anything. Keeps you not to attempt anything. Always, if we are in the comfort zone and if you are afraid of fear, we will not be able to explore or do anything special. So I believe if you have the power of not being afraid of anything, you would be ready to face it, and you will always explore and achieve what you like.
Well, let's thank. It's nice to hear you after a gap. It's wonderful. Let's have one more round of applause to Toastmaster Krishna. The topic is related to mind. And for this, I would like to welcome TTM Ninan. So your topic is the mind is a wonderful servant, but a terrible master. Oh,
Table Topic Master, fellow Toastmasters, and our distinguished guests to the left and to the right. I fully agree that the mind is a wonderful servant, but a terrible master. No, monster. Master. Terrible master. Okay. In fact, I just thought a little deviation. I'll go accordingly. What I'm just telling right now earlier, I'm just withdrawing that statement because it is a wonderful servant, but it's not a very good master. My current speech over here, I'm just changing the words which I just few minutes also shows that how inconsistent our mind is. See, I'll tell you from a personal example. Sometimes I do come and give speeches over here. I prepare, have a very good, at times have a good script, everything. But what happens is that when I come over here and stand in front, what comes to my mind comes out. What is there on the paper and there's no correlation. Even I had experience once when one of the evaluator when I given the speech, he was my mentor also. He was just looking at this and he's just saying, where is this fellow talking from? Nothing is mentioned over here.
So we say that it is a very good servant. If you're able to control your mind, you're able to route it in a proper way. And if it is doing the way things you like it. But master is when you have command on others. I don't consider this mind as a servant or a master. I say, let your mind do what you feel is right. Never repent or feel sorry of some action that you did. Definitely, mind is a wonderful thing. We need to use it very properly and very in a positive way.
Now, our Toastmaster of the day must be happy because the topic is related to our theme. Now, next also one more topic related to mind. I would like to welcome Toastmaster Santosh. You have choice 5 or 6. Right. 5. Okay. Mind is like parachute, doesn't work unless it open. Mind is like parachute, doesn't work unless it open. Over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Master. Good evening, yes, and Toastmasters. Topic is the mind doesn't.
Mind is like parachute.
Parachute
doesn't work unless it opened.
Mind always, tries to be in closed mind. I mean, it doesn't want to try the new things. It is always trying to be in the safe zone. And usually, because of this afraid or being conscious on trying out new things, might always be in a closed this thing. I mean, it will be in the closed mind, but when we allow it to go outside of the safe zone, the mind always tries to explore. During this, when we explore the new things, the mind always creates new things, and we always learn from it. Unless we come out of the safe zone, we will not learn the new things. So when we allow this mind to fly high, or when we allow this mind to explore more, then we learn new things in our life, and we will, we'll expand our horizon in our thinking, in our living, and we can improve our character as well based on the things we do, things we think, and based on that, how we will act on a very positive way. Over to you.
Next, well, explained by Toastmaster Santosh. That's our big round of applause for Toastmaster Santosh.
Yeah, 2 minutes is there. 2 minutes is there.
Let me call our guest. Guest for sure. Are you okay? Just for it's just simple to
Just right.
Who is your favorite hero and why? favorite movie hero? And then explain about it.
Language comfortable language.
Camera. Okay.
This is the first one, those masters. Yes. Welcome to our. I am speaking first time English meeting. I am full education, only Tamil. I did one Westerner plus college. Full only Tamil medium. I am diploma civil engineer. Only speaking Tamil. Language, other language, Hindi, Arabic, Malayalam, speaking. I am also English speaking.
Tamil, fine. Tamil.
I will try. Just I am only English not speaking. I am education is I am my father go to engineering. Education, I am not going. I am not understanding English. I am just English, spoken English. And father go to spoken English classes. I am not going. I am not. அஜித் வந்து சின்ன வயசுல இருந்து அஜித்தோட படம் பார்ப்போம். அஜித்தோட ஸ்பேன்ஸ் வந்து எங்க ஊர்ல எல்லாருமே நல்லா அவரை நல்லா ஃபாலோவில் இருப்பாங்க. அதனால அவரோட படங்கள்லாம் நல்லா பார்ப்போம். அஜித்தோட படத்தை பார்க்கறதுக்காண்டி நல்லா கூட்டம் க்ரௌடு அந்த மாதிரி டைம் எல்லாம் வீட்டுக்கு போகலாம்.
Is it time up for table topics?
Well explained by Ashok. Even he's in the Toastmaster as a guest, and first time he's having the courage to come here and talk and explain, and not only about Ajit as his favorite character, he's explained about himself, and he's explained it's like just like an icebreaker speech, and it is wonderful. And keep it up.
Is it not time up? Timekeeper can say whether it is time up for table talk.
Putting to table stopping to main master and fellow Toastmaster. Today table topics all are qualified. All are within limit. Toastmaster Vivek 2 minutes 20 seconds. Toastmaster Prabhakar 2 minutes 5 seconds. And Toastmaster Krishna 1 minute 33 seconds. And Toastmaster Pradeep 2 minutes 16 seconds. And Toastmaster Santosh 2 minutes 8 seconds. And our distinguished chief guest Ashok 2 minutes 5 seconds. All are qualified.
All are qualified. Thank you. It was wonderful, and thank you everyone, each and everyone, for the wonderful table topic speech. And over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajesh Kumar. Please vote for the best table topic speaker. Thank you for that wonderful medley of different topics. And before we move on to the evaluation session, let me present some exercises what will encourage you to work on your mind and the brain. You might have heard of auto suggestion. The basic. Listen carefully. I'm not asking you to do the exercise here. You can try it at home. That is, You sit in a quiet place, stretch your both halves straight like this, parallel, and imagine the shopping basket, not the trolley, shopping baskets in any supermarkets. It's hanging on it. And you close your eyes and assume your family members are filling it up. Your one that is on the left side, say your child is filling up some soft toys, a pillow and things like that, which are lighter. And on the right side, you imagine the groceries being filled up like vegetable, oil, heavy things. Think that for about 5 minutes is good enough. And when you open the eyes, you will find that your hand, the one which you imagined is getting heavy, has gone down, the other has gone up. This is what the basic of photo suggestion, how people say that, yeah, I'm feeling better, I can do this. When you see that, your body responds to that. This is the basic of it. Another couple of exercises which I can watch for it is in the morning, preferably, you take long breaths. I'm not talking about yoga. Empty your mind, at least for about 10 minutes. Concentrate only on the breathing. As we inhale, think about the fresh air that is going in, and your all body is getting cleansed, and exhale. 10 minutes or 5 minutes, you do it the same way in the evening before you go to bed. Do a general evaluation. Start from the morning when you got up. The whole day's events, you remind in your mind, like I got up at 5:30. Then first thing I said was this, then I did that one. And I had my cup of coffee, then I talked about this, like you came to the office, whom you met, and go in detail as long. In many occasions, you won't be able to complete the whole day. Before that, you will fall asleep. But that is a good way. One is to get a good sleep. Second thing is to improve your performance. One, your memory and the brain will improve. Second, your judgment and your decision making will improve. You can try it out. Now, before I sign off, let me have some funny quotes about the mind and the brain. If people could read your mind as you walk around, especially in a park or a shopping mall, sure, if others could read your mind, you can get slapped, probably from a slap from your wife also. Because a dirty mind is a joy forever. Now, let me tell you the importance of brain, and I'm sure some ardent cricketers will vouch for this. You know, the L guard or the testicular pads were used in cricket from 1874. But the first helmet was used in 1974. It took 100 years to realize that the brain is also important. Okay, nothing will bring greater peace than minding your own business. And that is the message. So let's move on to the next session, general evaluation. Please welcome our general evaluator tonight, Toastmaster Krishna Karnakaran.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Ninan Thomas, for the wonderful session. So let's move on to the evaluation session for today. And to evaluate the first speaker, Toastmaster Ramalingam, let me welcome the first evaluator, Toastmaster Selvakumar, to present the evaluation.
Thank you, General Evaluator.
Let's welcome him with a big round of.
I just feel that you are getting an echo voice. Am I right?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Right. Indeed. Thank you so much, TMOD, for the wonderful introduction of the session. And as an evaluator, for any speech which was given by a speaker is always a wonderful moment. And today, my speaker, Ramalinga Varkala, who has given his second speech from Project 1, Presentation Mastery, in the topic, Understanding Your Communication Styles, need a big round of applause from all of us. And my speaker has titled the speech as Ashwatthama Atha Kunjara, if I'm right. My speaker started very well with the speech directly into the subject of his project, where he immediately started over the communication process, which is two-way. The first way is you speak what you think in your mind, and the second is speak what the receiver mind thinks about your speech, which is very, very important for any speaker to deliver his speech before presenting. In this speech, our main objective is to understand the communication style of the speaker from which he can deliver his upcoming speeches in his projects. And he has also explained 4 types of communication styles, which is direct, analytical, initiative, and supportive. And he has also given few examples for a speaker to be handling this style of communication styles. As a speaker, he has done exemplarily very good in his clarity, in his eye contact, in his audience awareness and comfort level. One of the best quality with Ramalinga Varga is confidence in delivering his speech. Though it is just a second speech, as per my understanding, my speaker can still work on certain areas of improvement where he can develop and craft his speech. The first is, there was too much movement during his speech. As a speaker, when you speak in front of an audience, you can take a pause when you wanted to deliver an important message by seeing all these speakers. You can have a zigzag movement during your speech and seeing all the speakers in an Z mode. The second thing what I thought is the speech craft. As any speaker who wants to capture the audience's attention has to start with an opening quote and with an ending quote, connecting the theme of the speech. If my speaker aligns with these things, I'm very sure that he can excel in his upcoming speeches. With this, let me hand over to my general evaluator. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Selvakumar, for a wonderful evaluation. Let's all give him a big round. Now, to evaluate the second speaker, Toastmaster Navneet Krishnan, let me welcome TTM Session.
Evaluator, fellow members and distinguished guests. How was the research presentation here? Yeah, very wonderful. Cinema. Fantastic work. He has done full justice to the project criteria in terms of researching and presenting. He has chosen a topic which is close to his heart. He said he likes cricket and cinema to his heart, and researched very well and presented in a very smooth fashion, very chronological fashion. How it started from zero, like light, camera, action, from there till how this industry evolved to the current position of $3 trillion. So that presentation, though he delivered a speech, his research report was nicely sprinkled in the speech. When we don't have to ask when the movie was first started, when was the first still camera started, when was the first movie introduced, when was that 3 minutes movie came out, and when was that train coming out of the screen, and how many, this film stars had to literally wait for 7 to 8 hours to satisfy their fans in many places. And he brought many information in this speech. That's what I really liked. So from 1826, from still camera, 1889, Thomas Alva Edison's and Dixon's kinetoscope, is it right? Kinetoscope, where one can only see at a time. And from there, 1895, the Lumin Brothers revolution. And 1896, again, they further brought so much of revolution. And Dada Saheb, as well as 1990, the Kijagavad, everything he brought, what is all important for this particular topic, cinema, he nicely brought as a research report and presented to all of us. And in the meantime, he tried his best to incorporate few humors also. Like when he said, I'm being a lazy person, I like only cricket and cinema. And then he mentioned about train coming out of the screen, people were running. And only knees were visible when one film was shot, only knees were visible. And one more thing was there, I can't recollect, the fans. All those small thing, though it is small thing, he brought humor also. That is very, very important. And what is that? I would like to give suggestions. I don't have much because he has comprehensively covered everything and I cannot ask for anything from the research report. But I would only say that the information, what I found was slightly more for people to comprehend. You could have further trimmed, we have trimmed a lot because it's a vast subject, you trimmed a lot. You could have further trimmed a little bit more. And second thing, a little bit on the digital revolution also. Nowadays, the digital revolution happened. Earlier we used to wait for that big bus coming, the reel coming and all. Now there is nothing of that sort coming. Everything is in the cloud, just only a button start. Other than that, I don't have anything to say. Overall, fantastic project, very well researched, and I wish you all the best. Over to General. Thank you. Everybody's permission. I make a move. My wife is waiting somewhere. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, all the best part.
Let's give him a big round of applause. Now, let's vote for the.
Excellent evolution done by Toastmaster Selva Kumar, even though he was disqualified due to 4 minutes 15 seconds. And Toastmaster Chinachandra, taken the time 3 minutes 40 seconds. Since both an excellent evolution they done by both of them. 3 minutes 40 seconds.
4 minutes 15 seconds. DTF Jina sir 3 minutes 40. We can make it. Okay, we can make it.
One more, I want to add the one thing.
Yeah, voting is allowed.
Toastmaster Namanathan Krishnan, he took excellent speech. Even though the evolution also, again, I go back the same way. He was taken same spirit to this evolution. Fantastic. Both of them. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ninan. So we go ahead with the voting. Now we'll go for the role players reports. First, let me welcome the word master and grammarian Toastmaster Gaurav for his report. Let's give him a big one. Severe pain is taking up the yes,
Thank you, General Evaluator, fellow masters and distinguished guests. I'll first start with as a word master of the day. The word resilient has been used 6 times. Close to that, 7 times it has been used. Thank you, everyone. It is a wonderful word to be used. Though we hear it a lot, but it's very good word to be used. We can incorporate it in our speech.
It is hardship to use the word resilience.
Now, I'll first start on the grammarian side. I'll first start with the good use of quotes, thoughts, and saying during which I like. The first one was to Toastmaster of the day. He differentiated between the mind and the brain. Very elaborated it very well and differentiated very well. Then he spoke about the subconscious mind. Then KTM Krishnan, he spoke change is inevitable. After that, 2 impromptu speakers, guest Vivek, he had a wonderful topic on smile. He spoke very well on smile. Smile always, indeed. And then he said, oh, it's all about what we think. And we should keep smiling. Toastmaster Pradeep, he said that let your mind do what it wishes to do. Again, very nice. Toastmaster Santosh is again impromptu. Is told we can improve our character based on use of the mind, which was again, I think, very nicely built sentence. And then in the sign off from the closing comments from Toastmaster of the day, he said, while we go to sleep, evaluate your day, and we shall improve on our judgment and decision making. While we evaluate the day, how we started, how we progress a little bit. On the improper grammatical uses, one thing came up from our president. He spoke of heavy driving. I think it should have been driving a heavy vehicle. Then speaker 1, Toastmaster Ramalingam, he said Bhishma has killed. Maybe it should have been Bhishma killed. Then he spoke of knows that, it should have been knew that. Then he told let's go out chilling. While it maybe could have been let's go out and chill. That's all from my side.
Thank you, word master and grammarian. Dr. Gaurav, let's give him a very good round of applause for a wonderful detailed evaluation report. Now, let us go to the account of the day, Toastmaster Anand.
Thank you. Good evening, sir. How a fisherman patiently sitting and watching to catch his fish. Like that, I was just sitting there and looking for my stuffs. Actually, the first segment was superb because I could not get much, like a fisherman getting after a rain. So after the snack, then I could get little more stuff. I will just go through quickly. The first timer, 2 R's, repeated word choose. Word master grammarian, 1 R's, twice he has repeated am, general evaluator, 2 R's. And table topic speaker, 3 R's. Toastmaster Prabhakar, nearly twice he has repeated. Toastmaster Krishna, long pauses, 1 or 2 times. Toastmaster Pradeep, 2 hours, and so 1 time. Toastmaster Santosh, 3 hours. I mean, you know, it was repeated. Out of this, and 2 speakers, the project speakers, I could not find any hours or any crash failures, including our speaker evaluators. So kudos to you all. So that's all for my report. Back over you.
Let us give him a big round of applause. And now we go for the timers report by Toastmaster Suresh.
Thank you, General Evaluator and Toastmaster of the day. We start by meeting exactly 7:30 and we run by late 10 minutes. So I don't want to take much time. So everything perfect. Next time we'll see.
And saving a few minutes. Now let's have the general and then let's go on to the general evaluators report. Our Sergeant at Arms, acting Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Santosh kicked off the meeting on time and introduced, invited the President for the presidential address. President came up with a very good presidential address of a girl named Sharmila, who followed her dreams through hard work, perseverance, and had success on what she was aiming at. Then the President invited our guest, Ashok, Mr. Ashok. Mr. Ashok, thanks for joining the meeting. And Toastmaster Vivek. Yes, I've seen him many times as guest. So anyway, welcome and thanks for joining. Then came the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Ninan Thomas. I will come back to him later on. Let me first go on to the role players. The Wordmaster, all the role players explained their roles very well. And special mention to all of them is that none of them tried to read the script, they tried to present it. And all the reports were very good, special mention to Toastmaster Anand, who tried to humor on to this, and also Chris reports and a detailed report from Toastmaster Gaurav. Then we went to the speeches, 2 wonderful speeches for the day. Let's give a big round of applause. The first speaker, Toastmaster Ramalingam, Ashwatthama Atha Kunjara. A beautiful speech. It started slow, steady. I was thinking he was going to read whatever is there in the Toastmasters manual, but the speech picked up very well and came up with a very good story and had a very good climax. And I didn't feel that it was your second speech and you are so comfortable. And the speech was beautiful. And how, the lesson from the speech is that you should be a very good communicator, never think halfway, never listen to halfway and act on what it is. So thank you for the speech and it was very good. You are course, the second speaker, TTM Navneeta, a seasoned speaker. It was a beautiful speech. Really enjoyed the way you presented it, the way you carried the speech. You had elements of humor in the research and presentation, which is very difficult to do. And it's something I learned a lot from. And hats off to you. And coming to the speech evaluators, both the speech evaluators gave wonderful evaluations. And let's hope the speakers take these evaluation points out and implement it in the next speech. Now coming to the table topic master and the snack master. Thank you for the not that snacks. Thanks for that. And the topics were very, very good topics. All easy topics for the speakers. And special mention that I feel most of the topics you did not take it out from the internet. You thought of the topics yourself and gave the topics. And special mention to all the speakers, especially the guests who tried their level best and did perform very well. Now, coming to the last part, which is the Toastmaster of the day. It was a wonderful topic, our mind. And I actually, before seeing this topic, I was thinking, I was always confused what is the difference between brain and mind. And thanks for bringing up the clear difference between mind, what is mind and what is brain. And which I was always confused of what it was. And again, he brought subtle humor during introduction of the role players. And specifically to mention the exercises for the mind, it was very helpful. And I hope we will all try it at home. And overall, this session was very good, exceptional, I would say. I'm attending the session after quite a long time, and I could feel a difference in all the speakers and the role players. Just areas of improvement, I feel that probably we can keep up the time a bit. Even I am running out of time. I'm running late, I think. So I'm not, and also we'll try to have more attendance. At least the Toastmasters who are attending today should come up for the upcoming sessions as well, not just when you're having this. So thank you. Thanks for giving the room. And I'm so happy that I'm back.
Thank you, General Evaluator, for that meticulous analysis of the meeting and the comments. Now it's the final session. Just one comment, as you might have heard, I heard that our counter was saying the hours increased. Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, it was just one comment and I'll pass on. That is, the counter was saying that the hours usage increased after the snack session. So I will recommend XCOM to just investigate whether it is the snack session itself or the snacks offered which has contributed to that. Now we'll wind up this session and please welcome our president to plan for the next session, give away the prizes for the best speakers and evaluators. Please welcome Toastmaster Prabhakar.
Best role player.
In the meantime, we may vote for the best role player of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. And for the next week session, we are not, because we are going to celebrate our annual day, which will be held on June 2nd, Friday evening 5 to 8 p.m. in IB's Hotel Alcoya. We will share the location very soon. So because of the annual day, we are not going to conduct session or breakfast. So I request all the members should come and participate in our annual day. So far, almost more than 26 members has. June 3rd, we have a division and area annual day celebration is there, which will be held on June 3rd between 4 to 8 p.m. With Hotel Rosana, location Ocean. Yes. Alba Street. Yeah, very soon we will share that location also. So coming Friday and Saturday, please block your dates. Don't give any commitment. Evening, particularly afternoon. So you can come and witness. We have next. That is at 2nd and June 3rd. Yes, June 2nd and June 3rd, just block your dates. And we have a lot of entertainment segment is there both the days. And you can witness how many members they are going to get that award, trophies, all you can witness it. Please come and attend the annual day.
Especially just to inform all, can come there.
Yeah, come.
Sorry. It's late. I don't want to take much time. So on behalf of Division G, I would like to welcome you all to attend the Division G annual day, which will be on June 3rd at Rosana Ballroom, Rosana Hotel, Almaha Street, Ocean. All the contest winners, especially those who participated in the area contest of Area 19, all the participant winners 1, 2, 3, all will get certificates and trophies. So please be there. Apart from that, there are a lot of entertainment segment waiting for you. And there is an outstanding Toastmaster of Division G award, etc. There is a nomination form. Ask your president, he will pass it on to you. If you feel like you have done something for Toastmasters this year, fill all the details about your achievement in the form and submit it to him. So we are going to scrutinize, and 25th is the last day. So maybe tomorrow is the last day. So you can fill it and send it to them. So you will be outstanding Toastmaster and exciting prizes waiting for you. And there is an award for best club and best area. So come and witness, join us. A lot of fun games and interesting sessions, entertainment, music, dance, whatnot. Come and visit. Enjoy your day on both Friday and Saturday of June 2nd and 3rd. One for club, other one for division. Division, around 200 people will be there, so we will enjoy a lot. Thank you. Thank you.
We hope we all will attend our division as well as our annual day celebration. And I request our members to send your articles for publishing in during the time for the newsletter, club newsletter. Still, we are waiting for your articles as well as your skits, drawings, or some achievements. Anything is there, kindly share it to our VPPR. So we want to prepare that newsletter. Please, thank you. So next we are going to felicitate our award session. First, I'll go with the enthusiasm award for our guests. I would like to call upon our guest. Our next guest, Pushpa Shulvi. Next award, the best role player award goes to. Yes, perfectly correct. Another one. We have 2 awards. Yes. Another one. Any guess? Our general evaluator. Welcome. Congratulations to Mehta. Next, the best table topic award goes to. Any guess? Vivek. Yes. Vivek. Best evaluator award. Yes, you are absolutely correct. If not here, we can take photo. It's not there. Yes, I just want to do photo. Next, the Oscar. Yes, the best. TMOD director, congratulations. Thank you. We can have yes, on yeah, we can focus. Yeah. Congratulations. Thank you, sir. How was the session today? Excellent. The credit goes to Thomas.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, fellow Toastmasters.
Congratulations, sir. Thank you. So with this, we adjourn today's session. Thank you. Please come and join for the group food. TMOD is there. We can focus on TMOD. Yeah, we have to focus on TMOD. Yes. But here. What do you have scary? Cheese. Yeah. TMOD is there? Okay. Yes. Ready, cheese? Yes. Yeah. Everybody ready? Everybody ready? Yes. Smile, please. Smile. Smile. And smile. Smile. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. This thing also.
After that only we took the second question and names for the division. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Ninan, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. It was a fantastic session. Thank you. Thank you, MD sir. Fantastic session. Enjoy.
Sir, I want to just inform one thing. As I am new Toastmaster, I will miss you in person. You want to learn something new?
You can go on meeting also.
I think he's saying.
Feel free to contact me anytime.
I have wonderful. Well, very nice.
Vivek Pai, good to see you.
Yes. Good to see you.
Where
Long
are you
time.
still? Moscato.
Yeah, I'm working in Alladrak here. Alladrak. Please visit us in Oman.
You will today you
Yes, sir. When are you coming to Oman? Sir, when are Krishna has come back? When are you coming? When are you coming back? I came back. Come visit us.
Virtual visit. Virtual visit.
Really missing Oman and also KTM. He never miss any of the session.
Yeah,
Always regular. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night from all of us here.
Good night. Thank you. Thank you, Gaurav.
Good night.
Next.
Thank you, Rajesh.
Thank you so much.